Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another, I'm the person that likes to organize her bookshelves at least every couple months. It used to be every month, but I'm at your house. I think I've had these shelves like this for at least over a month and a half. At least, I don't know. I think it's been a while. I don't know. I don't think that video came out. I don't know. But I did buy some new books. Well, I bought books that I already have read. I just wanted to hobby up. I know that sounds crazy, I know. But, well, you guys are probably going to be like, what, why? This is over 100 and like 160, and then originally 160, I think I spent 145 because I have my membership at Bookshevles. So, this is the stack of books that I want to put on my bookshelf. I've read every single book on the shelf right now, on the stack. So you're currently sitting on my, let's see if I can show you. Sitting on that, you will sitting on that white folding bookshelf because I don't have any place to go where because I haven't made with a fireplace where I can have you set perfectly. And so, yeah, so this is the stack of books that we will be putting away. If you guys can see that. I don't think I'm showing you, but I'm going to show you a quick rundown of them before we get into it. Because I'm trying my best to make this, since I am currently filming a writing vlog for Project Deadly, and I want to get it done. So I'm trying to get this done as soon as possible. So hopefully I can. And do you guys like my new chair? I got a new chair a couple days ago. Well, actually, it came in the mail on Saturday, and my dad put it together with my mom. So, you can't kind of see it, but it's a big one. It's a big chair. I didn't realize how big it was until after it came in the mail. I was like, oh my god. So you can kind of see the second books over there. So let's see. So the first one I got, the first one I got was Powerful by Long Roberts. This is the novella. It goes, I guess technically you can read this after, either between powerless or reckless. I would recommend if you're gonna read it, please don't read it before. I think you should read it. I don't think you can read it after Fearless, because there is another novella coming out I think it comes out in September. No, I think so. And it's about Kit, which is, you guys, if you know, if you've read the ending of Fearless. So I read this originally on audiobook. That's why I didn't have a physical copy. And I was waiting because I was like, please tell me, because I wanted a black version, because I think they had a black edition of this with the short. When it originally was published, it was originally published in a shorter white cover, like it was short, and then they published this one, which this has the voice lines, which I love this cover. This is so cute. So, I got this one. And then I finally bought it because I'm trying, because there's going to be new exclusive covers for the Windy City series by Liz Tonker, and after those covers, like a couple months before those covers come out, like a couple weeks before, the Scarlet Beast covers will not be available anymore. So I wanted to buy, but I only found 3 of them, so technically I do not have Mile High or Wind It Back, which I already have a copy of Wind It Back from. I do have this cover. So I have The Right Move, Caught Up, which is my personal favorite, and then Play Along. The first one, which is about Zandy and I can't remember what the first one is. The second one is about Ryan Shay and Indy. No, I think her actual name is Indigo, but people call her Indy. The second book, the third book is about Kai, Rhodes, and Miller Montgomery, Kai is Isaiah's brother, and then the fourth book is about Kennedy and Isaiah. So I have those, and I do have one back in the new exclusive cover because that came out when the book came out. And then I bought the whole. Let's see if I can get this off. I bought the whole Blue October series except for Alicia Texas. I guess Alicia 10 doesn't have a exclusive, have a black cover because they're making, like I said, a new exclusive cover and a new deluxe cover for Boys Homeland, and after those covers come out or before the ombre spines come don't or just with you, and I only have the ombre cover, and I can't find the ombre covers to save my life, so I wanted to have at least one blue cover. So I only have the original edition of Binding Key 13, so like the original indie cover. And I do have 76 in the ombre cover. I do have 77, but yeah. So I have. Let's quickly run through these just to show you. So I have Binding 13, TV 13, Saving 6. Redeeming 6, which I will say, if you look, this is actually longer. I thought Alicia 10 was the longest, but no, this is the longest. This is like over 750 pages, and Alicia 10 is 730, and then I have Taming 7. So, I know, I watched it. Books I've read, but I needed a trophy, which I'm not really the person that has to have like. I'm not the person that if it like stand out to me. But I originally read Biting 13, Key 13 in the exclusive edition, the original edition before Bloom picked it up. And this is when I think I did decide to make this an adult series, which thank God. Because I think if it wasn't, So yeah. So those are the books that I want to put on here. I just want to, because I think I'm just going to have a William Tillman shelf on the piece shelf over here, and then I'll put all the other books here. So yeah. I'm going to put these on there. So I think I'm going to do romance. Let me show you my shelves real quick. Let me show you my shelves. Before I start taking them apart. So, yeah. So this is what the pink shelf looks like. It looks a little different because I have taken books off. I did take the Boys Home so show them in a different vlog. So I'm hoping to And then this is the white shelf currently. This has like my fantasy books on it, which I do want to put Powerful over there, and then just and then I don't think I'm gonna move much to this. I don't know, I might, depending on how much space I have. This is I don't know if you can do that. I don't think you can. That's my clothes. That has like all of like miscellaneous fantasy books and romance books. And I have this fantasy series, and yeah, and then I have more series slash Colin Hoover. I have more Colin Hoover, and then yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that, but it's okay. At least imagine that it's there. So yeah, so I'm gonna. Please excuse me if you can hear the vacuum. My dad's vacuuming right now, and I'm like, okay, it's fine. So yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna get all the romance because romance is the biggest task. Romance is the biggest series I have, I will say. So let's do that. And I'm gonna try to stitch you up on this. So yeah, so I think what I'm gonna first do is I'm just gonna put. I do have the. I don't know if I'm gonna this. I don't know. Cause like these are two books that are actually annotated, like fully. Cause I knew I wanted to buy the Bookshevles eventually, so I wanted to have these annotated before that. So I have Running Routine. And I have Keeping Routine. They do have a Redeeming Six and Saving Six, but they don't have these anymore, so I can't buy them. But it's okay. And then I do have Saving Six and Saving Six. Saving Seven. And the Bombay cover, so Saving Seven has a purple spine and Saving Six has an orange spine. So that's all the ones I have so far before this. And then I have another Saving Seven, which I have the black covers. I have Redeeming Six, which if you compare this towards and then I have Saving Six by Her Wash, black cover, black spine. And I have Keeping 13. And then I have Binding 13 by Holy Walsh. And then, so technically, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 copies. 9. So I think she might be the author. I have them up. Well, in romance, because I think fantasy, I have technically Sailor Mask, I think, has the most, because I have Akatar, which is 5 books, plus coming 6. I have 9, no. Oh yeah, like over, I think, 14, you know, so, yeah. And then I'm gonna put, I'm gonna do like the longest series so far, so I'm gonna put, you guys can't really see it, but you guys can see my white shelf over here, you guys can see that. I have a distance class Callaway, so I may put, I'm currently actually reading as we speak. And then actually, I did forget, I do have Lacey 10 too in the blue sign, the ombre sign, whatever. So I'll display that. So I'm actually, obviously, I'm currently in the middle of. I am currently reading some kind of horrific by. I'm currently in a little bit of a mini reading stuff right now, I would say, because I've only read 2 books a month. And technically, it's not because of like what I'm reading. It's just I made no time to read. Like I have all of this time, and I've told myself, "Oh, you have no time to read." That's what I've been really telling myself for weeks now. So, yeah, I've read two. Well, yeah, I've read three actually. I've read three. Read three. So, technically, that's not the best for me. But it's okay. It's fine. So I have some herbal I already showed you. And I have one way down. And then I think Fill the Fire is next, right? Fill the Fire. And then I'm gonna make, I think I'm gonna have two shelves to be, like one shelf to be Blue Tallman and one to be just says Callaway. And I have this after all, which I will say, I think this will be a 4-star series no matter what, because I have house. I always say this town. Hot house flower. I have a no. Fried is supposed to go next. Fried. I do South Callaway. Because if you look at my Goodreads, I have no representation that I read that. Actually, I will say I did DNF Fried because technically Kiss the Sky, Hot House Flower, and Fried are the same scenes, just in a different point of view. Kiss the Sky is in Rose and Connor's point of view, I think. Right? Kiss the Sky, yeah. Kiss the Sky is about Rose Callaway and Connor Colback. And then How It Has Flower is about Right Mouse, I think is how you say it, and then Davy Callaway. And then Fried is about Lily Callaway and Lauren Hale. And then I have Kiss the Sky. That's it for now. I have Ricochet. And I have Identity Stuff Callaway. No, I have Identity You. I think I have the most. And then I'm gonna do the Winter City series. The Cavers, the Vancouver Storm series by Archer, which I have. I have 2 editions of Behind the Net, because what happened was they originally had this edition of Behind the Net, and I think this was like 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. They only had this edition. This was before they published this. I published it and made it in this cover. Published this edition. They had this edition, whatever. And so I was like, okay, because I originally read this book, Behind the Net. I read Behind the Net and The Fake Out on Kindle Unlimited. So, and this is when I became obsessed with the series. So I asked for this edition, and then because for some reason I only had this edition, and we had this book and the Wingman, in this cover because I don't know the fake out wasn't out yet or something. Came out after Christmas or something. I was like, okay. So I asked for this and this. Those are the two books and the two I asked for. Well, I got the Wingman for Christmas, and I guess my stepmom basically had no, basically had all of our gifts in places, and I guess she forgot where this book was. So she gave me this one for Christmas. Well, like last month or how many months before, they found this because they redid my no, they redid my stepmom's closet because basically our laundry room is slash it's our laundry room slash my stepmom's closet. So we had to like we bought some new stuff or whatever. So she found this. So I have two editions, but I'm kind of glad because I kind of wish I had the second this edition in this cover because it would kind of be perfect. But I have this edition of how to. So basically, I have this edition and this edition of how to net, and I have this edition of the fake out, and I have this edition of the lead band, and I have this edition of gloves off. So I know it's still no crazy, but it's okay. And I'm gonna put the Winnie Sue series first, next because I think on my shelves I'm gonna put this series after the Winnie Sue one, and then I'm gonna put so eventually when the new covers of the Winnie Sue series come out, I am gonna buy them all. 'Cause I do have want it back in the new exclusive edition. So I have the right move, caught up, and I have play along in this cover. I'm gonna have want it back in this cover. So I'm gonna keep them together. And I want an afterbook, which the first series is, which I do have actually under here on this shelf. I'm kind of going all over the place with this because I don't really want to miss this shelf because I don't know. I'm just not gonna touch this for now until I get to like putting the books back to see if like to see how much space I have because knowing if I make a shelf for this as Callaway slash Liz Hellman, I'm probably gonna have two less shelves to put the stuff up in. So I might just wait until so yeah, I'm just gonna leave this 'cause this is like my so I have Dream Variants, I have the fine print, terms and conditions, and the final offer. And then I have the white front billionaire series, so I have Love Redesign, Love Unwritten, which Love Arranged comes out next month. And I have the novella, which is My December Darling, A Small Town Christmas novella. So, let me show you guys so you can see the white shelf now. This is like a romance reckless. So I have Full of Glass. I have it in the order that I read it. So I read Full of Glass first, Crown of Midnight, Air Fire, Assassin's Blade. So I read Assassin's Blade 4. Your Shadows.
Thunderstruck. Oh, Ray Bradbury. Another Ray Bradbury.
And I have Empire of Storms. Tower of Dawn.
For president. Can he win?
And I have King of Ash.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put this.
I'm gonna take this one.
So eventually, I do want that. Whenever I move out one day and I have about money and I can buy as much, whatever. I want to have a whole room. I told my mom this. I want to have a whole room, and I want to have a whole shelf for shared mask. I want to have a whole shelf for color wash. I want to have a whole shelf for Sophie and Orchard. Like my favorite authors of all time.
We're gonna Paul. You wanna go first? Sure. Okay. First book I got is Take a Seat. Oh, here. Found out it's the second book in a series. This is one of the ones that I don't think is gonna. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I picked up Sight, but this has been kind of all over the place, and I don't know if I'll like it, but we'll see. Yeah. This is another one I did not to get. I forget what it's called. You Are Next. He said everything, then came back for more. Yeah. Apparently this guy escaped prison or something. Yeah, he's locked away in prison. Doesn't stop until an entire family is destroyed. He has escaped. Oh yeah, he with the black dragon. I don't really know what this is gonna be about. You guys saw when we picked it up, but a very different fantasy. It's a wonderful book with beautifully drawn characters and a tremendously varied and unexpected background. I wish I'd written it. Good enough. I got The Secret History. It's been one on my list, but not one where I want to buy it. And I stopped at the end of part 1, so like I haven't kept reading past that. So we'll see. If she's vibing with it, then we like next book.
They do have City and the other shelves. I will do after I do these two shelves. I will do.
It's like a graphic novel collection. So
I
I'm pretty
will
sure it's a
just
bunch of different native
take those books out and then
like illustrators, I guess. So I think they all came together and like chose their own like native
them out.
fable
So
and
I'm
stuff.
trying to get this done as soon as possible since it's not like over 2 hours long.
Got it.
Because I think every video
I got the same book.
of this version.
The graphic novel. There it is. I then grabbed Strands of Starlight, which we did look into. There's some commotion for the cover. Like, come on. Stunning. Absolutely breathtaking.
So I have
a little bit of like the beginning.
One of What's Roses,
And I guess this is like they have
The Court of Mist and Fury,
and they all look incredible.
Court of Wings and Ruin,
So why not? Hopefully.
Court of Fashion Starlight,
Then I got this one.
and of course I Feel Friends.
A little fun. Nothing with the focus for me. A little fun book to read and learn about. I grabbed The Turn of the Screw. It was kind of last minute, but I love these like Signet classics, and I did try to read this on Kindle Unlimited, and now I have a real copy. This is my last book. This is the one I'm most excited for. It's beautiful. I've already read a few of them. So well loved. Every one that you've read out of it has been a banger. I love it. What's this beauty of the hour when snow fell on the apple trees and the wood ash gathered in the fire, and we faced our first miseries. What the? I'm gonna have to literally get how sure the future is within me. I am like a seed with a perfect flower enclosed. I'm gonna have to get his poetry too. And my last two are both like children's books. This is the Baba Yaga one, which I'm actually really excited about. And then
Clive Barker, just a power trilogy.
I guess it's about this kid Henry, and it's like for kids but also for adults. And I read a little bit of it, and my jaw was kind of on the floor at how good the writing was. So I'm very excited, and I actually think every book that we got, like I wasn't gonna get it if I wasn't actually interested in it or like didn't see myself.
So I have
Even this Bobby
Powerless,
like I think I'll read it, but I think that's
and then I do have powerful, like I showed you.
If you like this video,
And then breakfast.
like it,
And then fearless.
subscribe. Don't bother going to the channel. I'll save you guys Everyone go to Kayla's channel, like all of her videos. She also has a little library blog, which is very fun. Very, very fun. It's great content. Go subscribe, turn on post notifications so you get notified every single time that she goes live, or, well, you don't go live. No. When I don't really post. Every 2 months, you guys might be blessed. But you do have a backlog of videos that will be done again. Of like vlogs and like fun adventures, even coming to visit us. So lots of fun content coming. Subscribe here too, I guess, if you like the vibe. And we'll do this again sometime. Maybe a year later. Maybe.
And then I have the appearances for the wall, which actually I do. It's at my mom's house. I bought it from a yard sale a couple weeks ago, and I forgot it. My mom was taking me home, and I was getting ready, like I was leaving, and I was like, okay, I need to remember that, and then I forgot to grab it before I left. So I said, oh, it's fine. I'll be back. I'm going to my mom's on Thursday, so I'll be back, and I should be. What I'm doing is I'll go to my mom for Thursday.
Books that I'm going to be donating to little libraries today.
I'm going to my mom from Thursday. I think she may get me Thursday night, and then
I'm an indie author obsessed with all things bookish. Welcome to the channel. I love the library.
and then she'll get me back. No, I'll go for Thursday afternoon, probably to Friday afternoon after my stepmom and dad get off work. And nobody's gonna get me, and then they'll have me Friday night, Saturday night, and then I'll go back to my mom's on Sunday afternoon or something like that. And then I'll be with her Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I'll be with her until probably 4 o'clock or something on Wednesday, because Wednesday is the last day of school. Not the last day, but the last day of teacher work days for school for teachers. And because Thursday is the first day of school for me, which, guys, is so weird. This is the last full week of summer. I'm ready for it to be done, but I'm like, okay, because today and tomorrow, I am basically trying to use as like, because today.
We're really quickly going to go through the book, my reasonings as to why I'm not going to be keeping it.
Because, guys, I think I have made a decision. I am not going to do my blow up video because I realized, because this is what happened. I actually might, I don't know, I haven't decided because I kind of forgot about it, and it hit me yesterday. I was like, okay, oh my god, I have to film this week. Because the whole reason I wanted to do this glow up was I'm supposed to be getting I got my new glasses, obviously. I was supposed to show you my clothes I got for school, and then I was going to show you my new shoes. Today we only have one pair. I got 2 pairs for school, which one pair that I originally got them because my mom bought them in the rack room on, I don't know, and they were too big, so she had to get a size smaller, half size smaller, which those are perfect. Those are the Nike, like, Kurt conversion. I don't know what they're called. And then I got a pair of, I don't know why, but every time I think of New Balance, I think of those dad shoes, those like old school dad shoes. So it's like, it's weird. But these are not old school dad shoes. These are actually cute, cute. But those were too big, so mom has to take those back. So I'm kind of considering not doing it because you won't see the second pair because. And then I'm getting my hair on Friday, on Wednesday, at 9 o'clock, which that means I have to be up by, which I'm trying my best, because I've been going to sleep, because during the school year, I've been going to sleep at like, going to sleep at like 11:30, 11:45, and waking up at like 9:30, till like waking up, and then now I'm trying to sleep later and later, so like today I woke up, yesterday I went to bed at like 10:30, and then I went to bed I woke up at like 8:55, which I need to look, because this is what scares me, because I don't know, because long I had a job recently, like 2 weeks ago, and so I'm assuming my mom has to work, while, of course she needs to work, so I'm like, okay, So, knowing me, trying to have a study schedule, I'm like, okay, knowing her, I'm usually the person that, um, so knowing that I would have to go to bed before 10 o'clock every night with her at her house, because usually I'm used to like staying up at 10 to 11 at her house, and I'm just like, and I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, what the, because I'm assuming the day that she has to work, I'm probably gonna stay with my aunt or my granny, so I'm like, okay. And knowing my granny, I'll probably be up by 7 every day for her. I don't know, I can never sleep at her house because they wake up at like 6 or 5, so like 6 or 7, and they go to sleep at like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock every night. They're definitely, and I'm like, okay. I don't go to sleep at 8. I usually, during the school year, I wake up, like, I go to sleep at 8:45 and I wake up at 5. So I'm already ready for it to be like next week because I'm like, okay, I don't like having to put all this, like, my outfit's picked out, my bag is packed, everything is really done, except for I get my hair done on Wednesday, and then I'm getting my nails done the week before. I'm thinking so, because we I was supposed to get my nails done this Thursday, but I'm with my mom, so she's gonna take me to my normal place. So it's just gonna be my stepsister, and my stepmom going to get my sister's gonna be getting her nails done, but. So, yeah. So, don't we know, I don't know, I feel kind of bad that I'm not doing a club because I've talked about this so much. But I feel like you guys deserve, I don't know, I feel like I should do it, but I'm like, but knowing how many videos I have planned, I probably need to take one off because I was scheduling all of them on Friday, trying to like get them where every video had its own day and it wasn't like do it at once. That's what I did. And I was like, okay, you go. So I have Oxy Storm, Iron Flame, and I have Full Flame. I have the Christian Monster Duology, so I have Homeless Hunter and Witch. So I have the Hunger Games trilogy, which I have the Hunger Games, Kitchen Fire, Mockingjay, The Ballad of Summers and Snakes, and then Sarah's Mary Bean. So I have all of these. So yeah, the white shelf. I am gonna keep the TBR because technically the rom-com was little Don't Have Any Books by Catherine Sitter. How to End a Love Story. The rom-coms and How to End a Love Story technically saucy enough that I haven't picked it up yet. I read Deep Cut. Deep Cuts yet. I tried to start one of the hats, but that didn't work out. Well, Living Board, I picked that up in a blinded book, and then I have Games Untold, The Journal of Mars, and I have The Greatest Game. I did start in at The Greatest Game. Hopefully I can read that soon. So hopefully, because I know the next book in that series comes out in September or something. So yeah. So I'm gonna show you a finished product of this, and then we'll get. So this is what it looks like, empty. So yeah, so I'm just gonna wipe this down real quick, and then we'll start working on the white. I'm gonna do the pink shells because that's gonna be the easiest. Well, yeah, basically. So yeah, I'll wipe this down real quick, and then we'll get into it.
Unique design, I cannot. Off to the next. We are at the second little library, and this one has a food pantry and then another mystery pantry that we don't know what's in it. It could be VHSs, DVDs, more books. We're not sure. So I think I'm gonna grab. Let's do a young adult. We'll go with Sky Hunter for this one. Let's check it out.
I'm trying to make sure because I can tell my radar is kind of ready to go bed. So I'm trying to watch it to see. So hopefully I can catch it and I can just go. Hey guys, I had to take a little break because I had to, my computer battery died, and then sometimes it takes a minute to like read whatever, so I wrote some little bit particularly while I was doing that, just getting a couple words in before I like got to business and So yeah, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to start out with the pink shell because I have a pretty good idea on how. I'm just going to show you the shell. So what I'm going to do is, the first one I'm going to do, I'm going to put the bloom, since I have, like, since I have basically all the black editions of the Blue Helmet, I'm just going to
The first book I'm going to be donating is Writer to Writer, Readings of Craft of Writing. And this I got from a library sale.
I love this year. It's so big. It's like it gets in the way.
Contributors are John Steinbeck, Ernest Hemingway, Robert Frost, George Orwell. It's like writing advice from these different authors. I tried to look it up a few times and I just could not get into it, so I'm going to donate it to the library in hopes that somebody's going to see this, be immediately interested, and pick it up if it's useful and helpful to them. Next up is A Man Without a Country. I have seen this book around in different like bookstores and stuff like that. Personally, I don't think outside of high school I have read a book by Kurt. This I found in a little library and took it because I know he's a prolific author, so I was like, maybe I can get into this, and I started reading it and I just couldn't. That's a theme. I just couldn't get into it, so I'm going to donate it so somebody else can enjoy it. Next up is On Writing by Stephen King. I did annotate this one and highlight a couple things that I found interesting and useful advice, but I was planning on doing a writing routine based off of Stephen King. That video is just not going to happen. I really have no reason to keep this, in all honesty, and I have a very limited amount of
So
space
then I'm gonna put.
I just genuinely don't think I'm ever going to revisit this, so I'm going to go ahead and donate it. Hopefully somebody enjoys my annotations and highlights. The next two books that I'm going to be donating are both by Charles Bukowski. I know his poetry is really popular, and he's a very prolific author as well. I tried to read, couldn't get into this, and I looked him up on Goodreads, and these are two of the not so popular and not as highly rated books by him, but I was just excited to see Charles Bukowski in this library sale. I think I spent like 25 cents on these each, so I'm not too attached to them, but I would love to read some of his work, but maybe just
That's
not.
not how I'm gonna do it. And then now, since that shelf is done, I'm gonna do.
Series. I mentioned this when I donated the first book. I'll just show you the series, okay? It is my Anne McCaffrey Dragon series. I think there's two types of people that could be watching this segment and being like, I've never heard of Anne McCaffrey or this Dragon series, so tell me more. And some of you do know and love Anne McCaffrey's Dragon series and are like, why would you do this? Basically, this big series takes place in Kern. It's like the world. So there's a bunch of different things going on, like with the political system, with the actual dragons. There's like world building and multiple multiple worlds going on from my gathering from the first book. I picked up the first book and I tried to get into it. I can't even honestly remember because it just wasn't that memorable for me. I could not get into the series at all. Like, I did not have any investment in the characters or like what was going on. So reading about it was like pulling teeth and like a really grueling process for me. I have no interest in reading the rest of the series. So therefore, I have learned my lesson not to collect basically entire series before checking out the first book. These are the 12 books that I'm going to be donating today. I'm not sure if I'm going to put all 7 of these in the same little library or if I'm going to donate them to a different one each time. I know, like, a part of me doesn't like the idea of separating the series, but the other part of me understands that it can be beneficial to donate one in each little library so that I can kind of pull from different little libraries. I think we're just going to have to play that by ear, and I definitely donate these 5 first before making that executive decision. Just like everybody else, I have a very lengthy TBR for books that I want to purchase or find in little free libraries. So, of course, I'm keeping my eye out for those. Make sure to follow me on Goodreads because I have all the books I want to read as well as some books that I do blog about on there. Specifically for today's little free library hunt, I am looking for thrillers slash horror. More specifically thriller. I think I already have a horror reading, but the reason for that is because I'm going to be filming a 24-hour reading vlog very soon, and I already have an audio picked out for that, a cozy mystery picked out for that is Halloween themed. It takes place during a Halloween festival. It has like a little black hat on it. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to show you guys that. I do have one horror book already picked out, but I think it's going to be more literary fiction horror instead of just like straight up terrifying horror. I put a poll up here on YouTube, so you can go vote right now if you haven't already for what you guys want to see me read in this 24-hour reading vlog. Pretty much people were torn between cozy reads and thriller and horror.
And I don't like the way that this, like, you know, how the, but I like the way this works. So do I really care?
I think most
No,
of the thrillers I have read, I
not
have
really.
already donated to little free libraries or I've read them on Kindle. So I would love to find like a physical thriller book that I can read during the 24-hour reading vlog. That's something we are going to keep our eye out for. Also, I will be using the Little Free Library app. You can download this app. It's free to use. They're not sponsoring this, but that is what I use whenever I film these videos so that I can find libraries that are close to me. We are going to be going to a ton of little free libraries. Without further ado, let's go. We are at the first little library. It is teeny tiny, but even from here, I see some good stuff. I'm going to donate, just because this neighborhood seems a little fenced, I'm going to donate this book because I think somebody in the neighborhood would be drawn to this and like it. Let's go take a look. Try not to look. You look first. I'm not going to lie though, this neighborhood looks so nice. Like this house that this little library is in front of is so nice. Yeah, guys, this is a good one. I have already read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, but great one. Oh my god, they have candy in here. You guys, I don't
Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna put.
Golden Book of Evelyn Aubrey. Okay.
My put. Oh, Cindy.
A hardcover version of the Dutch House and Nightingale. Okay, we have Sweet Love, Heart's Journey. This
I'm kind of changing my idea for the video because the Winnie Sleep
known
series
book
there.
that people love.
But now I think I might put City Slayer over there because.
But people like cry over this book, so I think I'm gonna keep that as a maybe.
Well,
Oh, that's another one that I've heard really good things about. Definitely gonna take a hike to.
I'm gonna put it.
Sensing the theme of like a lot of historical fiction in this one. Yeah, I'm gonna try to organize this one a bit. Some good finds. Like that looks really interesting. Much Ado About a Latte. That looks cute. The Library of Lost and Found. Another cute looking one. The Christie Affair. Stolen Book of Aubrey. Oh, The Two Lives of Lydia. Did I look at that? That looks cute. I'm gonna take a Strawberry Haiku. And we are in fact gonna take The Nightingale. 10 out of 10. We are now at the second little library, and again, we are back in a very fancy neighborhood, so I'm excited about that. I think I'm gonna do the Stephen King on writing book. So this one is more of like a bench and like a little wardrobe situation, but I love this side. Oh my gosh, it has writing on top of it too. How cute. Books are a unique portable magazines down here. Oh my gosh, how cute. Why am I so tempted to get this new Christmas cookbook? Oh my gosh, tell me that's not so cute. Here's the Ghost Beach. Why am I my fifth read? Which book am I gonna take? I feel like I have to take this one. Put him back here. I think this is a win because I was just talking about, I don't remember which little library it was, but I said I wanted to get some more Goosebumps reads like this. This one is so cute. I'm obsessed with this little library. 10 out of 10. It's amazing. We are here at this third little library, and it's right there. Like, I'm already peeking and looking inside of it. It is in front of a senior living facility, so I think the books inside of it may or may not reflect that. Also, I seriously have to pee, so I'm gonna rush through this. I think I'm gonna donate this old Charles Bukowski. Let's go. Wow.
I was seeing theory online, but like I don't know what to put over there because I'm just like, okay. So when I put like L. Kennedy over there, I put
Outlander, Shattered Secrets. That looks kind of like, yeah, a little Greek novel. Wheeler Dan, some interesting books going on. Stalking the Angel, Julie and Julia, that's a movie. Yep. Even Happier, The Book of Lost Names. That was interesting. Naked Cruelty. Okay, that's kind of looking like a mystery thriller. Oh, shoot, Irish Christmas. That looks so
and then I'm gonna put
cute. Like, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, an Irish country girl. 15 dogs. Whoa. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put this up here because this is my little interested pile. I'm not interested in
I'm gonna put
most mysteries. What the? Oh no, this looks like something out of this world. Oh my, look at that. That looks so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna put it here to look at. Oh, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I saw the movie. Have not had the pleasure of reading the book, but honestly, don't think I ever will. Okay, we're gonna put this up here because that belongs with this one. I was just looking up another little library that we're gonna go to, and this is about Modok. I think that's how you say his name. But the sculpture of the elephant that we're gonna go to, that little library, is based off of him. True story of the greatest elephant that ever lived. So we are gonna go to the little library that is dedicated to him. So that was a cute little thing I saw. This actually looks so cool. There's some mystery going on. We're gonna put our books in here. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna go with pieces because it sounds the most intriguing to me. The cover design is just one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. I can't wait to look this up on Goodreads and find out if I'm right about that.
and then I'm gonna put
Hello, welcome. We are at the
no, I'm gonna put
little library, and this one looks cute. So I think we're gonna do the writer to writer book. Let's go.
well.
Here we are. I like that it's like glass on all sides. Like, I think that's actually really cute. It's just cute. It's just a little crystal. I love that.
Okay. So the pink shelf is officially done. I actually really like this. It's really good. So now
I think she found it at a little library.
time. I'm gonna show you this product. You kind of can already see it. And then I'm gonna do the white shelf, and then the books that I do not put on this here, I will put. I think I may put one Asher's books over there too. Cause I have an idea, but I don't know. We'll see. So first, I'm gonna move this chair to get it out of the way because you know it's the biggest chair ever I've seen in my life. And
Anything about what this was? No.
so
I give it a 10 out of 10.
yeah.
Super cute. Let's go to this.
So here's what looks like. So I have Books of Tillman as along this says Callaway. I have the Figure of Storm series, which is behind that, the Fake Out, the Wing Man, Gloves Off, and I have the Boys of Enoch series, which is City Square, Promise Me Not, and Trust Me Always. And then I have the Winnie Steer series, so I have The Right Move, Caught Up, play along, and it has one at the back, and it has Emily Henry books, which I have Funny Story, B3, Great Big Beautiful Life, and then Book Lovers, and I have El Kennedy, which has The Grimm Effect, Dixon Rule, The Trolling Method, and I have Elsie Silver, which is Wild Love and Wild Side. I have Abby Jimenez, which is Staying With Me, and just for summer I have Deep. And I have Ella Hazelwood, which is Deep In and Love Theoretically. So since that's done, it's time to tackle doing this shelf, doing the top shelf at least. So I'll put you. So I'm going to first. I'm gonna put on the folding shelf. I'm gonna put the Dreamland Billionaire series. And then I'm gonna put the Lakefront Billionaire series over here too. Which I'm still excited to arrange. But I don't know when I'm gonna get it. I'm probably gonna ask for it for birthday. And then I'm gonna put love. No, I'm gonna put the Millie Clark Universe series over on this shelf too. So and then I'm gonna put Akatar on the other pile shelf. I do wanna put some glass on the other shelf. Then I'm going to put from glass.
Follow on Instagram. I will tag you, friend. Ghost Night. Princess Ever After. Is this a graphic novel? It is. It's cute. That's more like middle grade, but that's still so cute. I love that. Go with the Flow. Oh, this one's another one. I might contemplate it. But again, this is probably middle grade, but I love graphic novels, so when I can grab them, I try to. Very cute. Okay.
It's so tall that it almost hit my
Necessarily think
tank knife, you know.
but I do think I'm gonna take this cute romance one, and we'll take a little Earth 1000 Lives. What a win! Oh my god, I love this one. 10 out of 10. Our nice little library. Again, we're in a pretty nice neighborhood. It's more like families, probably gonna be children's books in there. I'm hoping for at least some young adults, but we are right across the street from a school. It's like an elementary school, so I'm not too hopeful. We are gonna donate one Dragon of Burden. You know the drill. Let's go. Okay. Let's take a gander. Very interesting. These books are a little beaten. I'm not really seeing anything for me. The problem is, guys, we still have to find some thrillers, and these all kind of seem to have the same vibe going on. Okay. This does not look like it's for me. I think we'll just leave mine here. I'm not gonna write this one. My mama said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. What's next? Nobody cry, but I hate to say it, this is our last little version of the video, and I have 2 books left to donate. Of course, they're a part of the Ian McCaffrey Dragon series, and this one is a part of a retirement community, would you say? Theirs is in a gazebo, so we're gonna go check it out, donate some books, and hopefully find thrillers. 1000 Food to Eat Before You Die. The Forbidden Door. Tender is the Night. That's Scott Fitzgerald. Okay. The Last Tycoon. Forest Unseen. Mother of Pearl. Okay. These vintage. That's Scott Fitzgerald are actually so cool. Don't know if I'm gonna take that one. Okay, down here we have Polaris. 100 Most Feared Creatures. Surviving Middle School. Perfect read. I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10 because it's cute. The vibe is immaculate. I'm just bummed I didn't find a thriller. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Maybe we'll have to go to a bookstore at some point before for when we are preparing for the 24-hour reading vlog. Maybe we'll go to a bookstore and find a thriller. So if you have any recommendations, please drop them down below. I want something that will keep me on the edge of my seat, keep me guessing and twisty turning. I guess let's go home and do a book haul.
Bookshelves is usually done. It looks well because, you know, I kind of like, cause the way that the way that he made, there's a bit of a closet, like I said. So what happened was, well, because one is like, I don't know how to describe it, but so now I'm gonna show you what I'm going to show you the finished product, and then we'll put the books that are right there over on the white shelf, the other shelf. So this is what the fantasy shelf looks like. So basically I put Foot of Glass, I put the Power of the Trilogy and Powerful, and I put the Period series, which is 420 Iron Flame Oxy Storm, and then I put the Crimson Moth duology, which is College Hunter and Level Witch, and then I put the 100 Gram series, and then I put Ballad of the Snake and Sunrise and Everything, and then I put Avatar, Lily Parks, if you guys can see that, and then I put the Dream of Billionaire series, which is the terms and conditions. No, the fine print, terms and conditions, and the final offer. I'm gonna put Love Redesign, Love Rent, and My Precious Darlings. So now, Taylor, I only have to put away Summer City, Sounds Like Love, and then I might put Sounds Like Love on the TBR show since I did soft DNF it at the time. So I'm gonna put you guys right here for a second so I can put my chair somewhere else.
mother-in-law who she has to constantly care for, and she's
so
part
what I'm gonna do is
crime.
I'm going to
James Harris walks into their life during the summer of 1993. Some people go missing in their town, and she starts to question if whether or not that man is responsible. Is he Brad Pitt?
so
Is
yeah.
he a Bundy?
I'm gonna put you guys over here while I grab. I'm gonna be on the floor. You're not gonna see anything for a second, but it's fun. Okay, here you go. At least need to sit down for like 2 seconds so I can just because eventually I think I may do this where I basically, so I do want to get rid of some, so hopefully I can, cause I like to sell them eventually, but, so yeah, I'm gonna show you these, and I might show you, but I really didn't want to film unhauling, cause I don't want to have to give you my explanation, so I'm probably, the ones that I want to get rid of, I show you that, I will keep this one because I do like the cover of this one, but I don't know if I will because I do want to get rid of Caraval and Legendary. But now I don't because I still like to keep that's the series before the spin-off of What's Called Broken Heart. So yeah, and then I have the Coworker, which I do want to keep because this is the only print fan book I have. So it's just, and then I have the only cover on this shelf. I mean, I put the other ones over there. So this is not. Oh, you can't see. So I have Colin Hoover, and then these are the two off-campus books I have so far, which I want to keep these just because I do want to buy or get asked for my birthday, Christmas or something for the other books because I do want to buy the new covers because I do want to get, since Love Song, I do want to reread the whole series and I do want to finish Briar You. I do want to reread. I just want to really reread the whole universe to, basically get ready for it. It doesn't go around until March of next year, so I have a little bit of time. But I have If He Had Been On Me by Lauren Nolan, Hooked by Emily McIntyre. These are like my only dogger I've ever read. 14 Ways to Die by Vincent Ralph, I think how you call him. And I have book 2 in the selection series, which is I feel like kind of if I had to describe the way that my book is called, I will say I would have to say kind of gives a vibe, but kind of not. I don't know how to describe it, but it's kind of. And then I have my only Sarah Deathson book, which is On for a Ride. I got this at a book fair, and I tried to read it, but I don't think I never finished it. And then I have Summer I Turned Pretty, which I do want to reread. Well, I watched the first episode of this show and never continued it. But now I think I think the third season's coming out soon. So I do want to watch the new season so I can hopefully get an opinion. So I'm gonna have the third book in this web series, which is the one. And I have Tools All the Way Down by John Green. I think I bought this at a book fair, and I had to get it, and I didn't like it. I think I didn't even finish it. I think I DNF'd it, and I gave it 2 stars on Goodreads. And then I have Ellie Carr, Out of Sight, Out of Mind. I don't know if it's the author or that's the title. So I'm assuming that's the title. No, I'm assuming that's the. So that might be the author. So that might be called. I'm gonna have Eleanor Park. I got it for Christmas from my aunt. I have tried to read it. I don't think I ever got through it. So, and then I have. And then I have 11 and 12 by Lisa Greenwood. And then 12 before 13 by Lisa Goodwood. And then I have Save a Date by Morgan Mason, I think they say it. I don't know how to say that. And then I have Quote Here by Anna Stanwalkie. I don't know how to say that. And then I have Unschooled by Wood. I don't know how to say that either. I have Run by Hoy Tinker. And then I was obsessed with the Diary of a Kid series when I was trying to become a reader. So basically, I have multiple copies of multiple books. So I have I have 2 copies of Hard Luck. So basically, I have 1 copy of the first book, which is Wimpy Kid. I have 1 copy of Logic Rules, which is the second book. I don't know if I had the phone, but is that the third one? I actually don't know what the third one is, so let's just start with 5. I have 2, no, I have 2 copies of the third one, of the 5th one, which is The Hard Truth. And then I have 2 copies of The Long Way Down, which there are 2 versions of these. And I have 1 copy of Dawn Double Down. And I have 1 copy of, I think there's more copies, I just haven't found them. They're probably in here somewhere, possibly. I don't know, we'll see. Depending on, dog days. And then I have Cabin Fever, Old School, and then the Third Wheel. And then I have The Kindness Club, Chloe on the Bright Side. And I do have 2 copies of Hard Luck by Just kidding. And then I have For Walk Alone by Sarah Henning. To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han. Admission by Joey Bolston, I think I say it. And then I have Camp by Kayla Miller. The Book Diaries, Tales from Not So, Secret Crush, Contables. I kind of figured these because my stepsister loves these. Oh my god, I think I would color in these. Oh my god, look. I don't know what I was thinking when I read these. Look at this guy. Like I would color. I guess I got, when I would read these. I don't even know if I read all these through. Look at this. I guess I stopped after this page. Wow. So I have Tales from Not So Friendly Frenemy. This is that's what I love. And then I have the short stories of the selection was called Happy Ever After, compilation to the selection series. So I have that. And then I have Penelope and the Unicorn in the Unicorn Theater. I have Unicorn, that, and then I have Bella's Sword by W. I don't know.